is Colton Crooks, followed by right fielder Lincoln Joslin. Jackson Daniels at first. Caden Blunt is the cleanup man and the pitcher. Malachi O'Brien plays third, followed by Reed Peters at second. Cale Bolin in center. Logan Carey is a designated hitter. He'll hit for catcher Landon Luft. And then Brendan Schmidt is the 9-hitter playing shortstop. For the Go Hawks, they look like this as they lead off with Carson Graven at short, Dylan Stockdale on left, Chance Key in right, Corbin Dewey's at first, batting cleanup. The pitcher is Nolan Foster. At second base, Sam Rose, followed by Abram Rage behind the dish, Jacob Lord at third, and the center fielder, Aiden Hopert, bats in the 9 spot. We'll take a quick break, come back, and get you ready for first pitch. We're just seconds away from Game 2. You're listening to the K-Way Sports Network.
If you want the right car, and you want it simple, there's no pressure, we just get a pleasure. Cherry Rolling Motors is right for you.
40 years of sales,
40 years of service.
40 years of commitment.
Hi, I'm Craig Gunderson, General Manager.
And I'm Caleb Admire, Sales Manager.
And we're here to celebrate 40 years of being in business.
We would like to thank our community, employees, and our loyal customers for the opportunity to serve all of your needs over the past 40 years.
Here at Jerry Rolling, we're proud to call Waverly home. Our success is a result of this great community standing with us over the past 40 years.
As we navigate the future, one thing is certain. We look forward to providing exceptional sales, service, and support to our community and customers alike. That is our commitment to you.
From all of us at Jerry Rolling, thank you.
Cherry Rolling Motors, right for you. Cherry Rolling Motors, right for you.
Welcome back to the bowl game as Charles City takes the field to begin this contest. In Game 2, they look like this defensively from left to right in the outfield. Colton Crooks in left, Zach Chambers in center, Lincoln Joslin in right. Around the horn, Malachi O'Brien at third, Brendan Schmidt at short, Reed Peters at second. Jackson Daniels is the first baseman, Landon Luft behind the dish, and the pitcher is Caden Blunt. He's a right-hander. And Blunt has 29 innings pitched at 2.41 ERA. We'll be facing Carson Graven to begin this ball game. First pitch is a called strike at 7:36. We are right on time here in Charles City. Not often the doubleheader starts right on time. Actually, it should be 7 for Game 2, but when does that ever happen? Graven swings and misses. He was the hero in Game 1, that 13 strikeout performance. Complete game shutout. But now he's got to use the bat here to contribute and play shortstop well. Freshly chalked lines. He'd love to run right down that fresh chalk on the right side. This is the pitch high. 1-0 to Graven. Third baseman playing in. Malachi O'Brien not in on the grass, but close to it. His toes near the grass. First baseman playing back at normal depth. Swing and a miss. Graven is the strikeout victim. Go Hawks struck out 13 times in Game 1. That is so not Go Hawk-like. But already one strikeout here. Dylan Stockdale to bat. He has 408 on the year. He's only struck out 5 times all year. Did not strike out in Game 1. One of the few Go Hawks that can say that. And he's just a tough out. He gets out like any other human being, but he's not going to make it easy on you. He does not make it easy on you at all. Pitch down the heart of the zone, left alone by Stockdale. Strike one as Blunt has jumped ahead in the count with 1 out and nobody aboard here in the top half of the first. Go Hawks got their only run of the game in Game 1 in this junction of the ball game. Ball hit up the middle. That's a ground ball single for Dylan Stockdale as he gets by the shortstop, just on the shortstop side of the second base bag. That brings up Chance Key. Chance Key batting .387 coming into this game. Game brought to you by Rolling Ford, Cedar Valley ENT Clinics, Waverly Health Center, Dillavu Oil Company, Waverly Tire Company, and St. Paul's Lutheran Church and School. All right, Seed, field report. Still a hot one here. Says it's still 90. It doesn't feel as hot as it did in Game 1, I'll be honest. The wind is still blowing in about 15 miles an hour is what it says. Again, I just don't believe it's blowing as hard. It seems to have calmed down. Boy, don't nearly hit Chance Key's head. He got all the way to that. Oh, here we go. Now it updates. It's 86 degrees. 12-mile-an-hour winds. But it feels quite a bit less than it did at the beginning of Game 1, wind-wise. It also feels quite a bit cooler. Maybe I'm just getting acclimated to the hot day here in June. Stockdale takes off. It's a called strike. The throw does not get him. A head-first slide gives second base to Stockdale, who leads the conference in stolen bases, by the way. 1-1 count to Chance Key. A duck is on the pond. Chance Key with that open stance. Waves the bat back and forth. Now stirs the pot a little bit with the bat as he waits. Sprays one on the right side of the infield. That one gets through. Stockdale rounds third. They're sending him home. There's going to be a play. The throw not good enough. While the throw goes home, Chance Key goes to second. An RBI single for Chance Key, and the Go Hawks lead 1-0 here in the top of the first, just like they did last game. Although I have a feeling it won't go the way that Game 1 went. It's hard to have a game like that ever again. But Chance Key with an opposite field single. Good piece of hitting by him just to spray it the other way. That brings up Corbin Dewey, who went 0 for 4, but that doesn't show the whole picture in Game 1. I thought he swung the stick well, hit 2 balls deep to left center, one that was dropped and one that was caught. Inside pitch called strike. There's different umpires, or same umpires for different positions, different home plate umpires, so the strike zone not exactly the same as it was in Game 1. I thought the strike zone in Game 1 was just fine. Very nice strike zone, especially if you like defense. Not overly big, but not tiny. Swing and a miss by Dewey. 0-2, I thought he was consistent. Umpires, by the way, didn't change. That's part of the reason we're able to get back to it. They stay in their black tops. Sometimes they bring 2 shirts and change in between games, and that can take a little time. Probably the quickest turnaround from Game 1 to Game 2 on a field that doesn't have field press that I've seen. Ball chopped over the third before the first is in time to retire Dewey for out number 2. Chance Key stays at second. Over on Y99.3, the softball game's going on. The Hawks dropped the first one, 4-1. No score at the end of 1 inning. Over on Y99.3, they celebrate the 50th anniversary of Title IX. Nolan Foster up to bat. That's 234. He is the pitcher in this game, so he's looking to help himself out. Fastball outside corner called strike 1 to Foster. Braden struck out to begin the inning. Then Dylan Stockdale got a single up the middle. Chance Key got a single on the right-hand side. Stockdale with stolen second, scored from second, and the throw hit home. Key went to second, and Corbin Dewey grounded out to third. He had to stay put. Foster fouls one off. It's 0-2 count with a runner at second base and 2 outs in the top half of the first inning of game number 2. And Matt Ray, as you join me, Blunt shakes off the first sign, takes the second, throws one high. It's 1-2 to Foster. 305 down the line in left, 310 down the line in right, 340 to straightaway center field with that high fence in left called the Orange Monster. Actually black, it says Orange Monster across the Comics and then has a sponsor's name on it. Pitch is high, good lead by Foster, 2-2. I love this ballpark. I love the character, the view, the distance. There's a wind turbine spinning. The Charles City water towers in view. Curveball got Foster looking on the inside. Corner, strike 3. Go Hawks score 1, strand 1. We go to the bottom of the first. There's Charles City to be batting when we come back. 1-0 Go Hawks on the Gateway Sports Network.
Proud to support Waverly Shellrock High School athletic events is Waverly Boxing Palette. Good luck, Go Hawks, this season from Waverly Boxing Palette.
Every field is the perfect field to plant Wilson's hybrids and Richmond seeds from Jeff Wright Seed Company in Waverly. So if you're looking for resilient crops and high yields, hybrids. When you need a new rig, call Motor Construction of Northeast.
Strategies, and we'll worry about your insurance coverage and your retirement plan so you can get back to living your busy life. Come see see us here at 410 West Bremer Avenue. Focus Financial Strategies.
1-0, and the Go Hawks picked up one in the top half of the first. Now they're in the field in the bottom half of the first, looking like this defensively. From left to right in the outfield is still in Stockdale on left, Stephen Holford in center, Chance Keat in the right. Around the horn, Jackson Kazuka Ford at third, Carson Graven at short, Sam Rose at second. Corbin Dewey is the first baseman. The catcher is Abram Rage, and the pitcher is freshman Nolan Foster. He's got a performance to follow, that's for sure, after the brilliance of Carson Graven in game one. But Foster, a kid with a lot of talent. A lot of talent. And, you know, the bullpen is all ready to go. Now, the Go Hawks will get the Prodigy tournament to play Johnston tomorrow. Originally, Carson Graven was going to pitch against Johnston. But what happened is the conference race is too tight. The Go Hawks have that one-game lead. And so B.J. Hermson said, no, I need him for Charles City. And he definitely did need him in that game. And it's going to be a tough one. We're not going to cover the Prodigy tournament, just so you know. We're not going to be there for that. But it's a great tournament. Go Hawks see good pitching. Not always the aces, but when you play a team like Johnston, there's plenty of good pitchers there. You're going to see upper 70s, 80s, and get yourself prepared. A lot of times that kind of a springboard for the postseason. Colton Crooks will lead things off against the right-hander, Nolan Foster. Crooks batts .397 on the year. He's also a righty. First pitch, knocked right back on the ground to Foster. A throw to first, not in time. A swinging bunt. Crooks beat out the play there. Good call by the official in the field. Joslin up to bat. Joslin bats .260. He's a lefty. A swinging bunt against Foster. You put it in a perfect spot. If you were to bunt it there, we'd call you an artful bunter. So the no-hitter's broken up right away. Bunt pops up in the air, goes against the backstop. Now Foster will just worry about the no-hitter and all that jazz. 1-0 Go Hawks. That's something you worry about, but you got to see some sort of positive out of that, right? Foster, that shaggy hair, sticking out all over that gold cap with a black bill. Go Hawks cap and logos. Logo I got my all black cap that I'm wearing here. Designed by Corey Carlson, by the way. He's in the neighborhood. Another bunt, another popped up ball. Foul. Goslin's not getting the bunt down, trying to sacrifice himself. Now he's not going to be able to sacrifice bunt without a lot of trouble with 2 strikes. Corey Carlson sends Brooks Carlson. Have a great story with Brooks Carlson. Brooks Carlson, a pitcher for Auburn. With the 10 fouls. And now he's got the Universal College World Series. Just what a cool deal. And Brooks and Carlson really have a great story that both of them are going to remember for a long time. The lights have been turned on here in Charles City, but they're not needed. Still abundant sunshine. Strike home on the outside corner. All balls, 1-2 to count. 1-2 to count. Runner first being held on. Johnson, the lefty, facing the right-hander, Nolan Foster. He sets. Fires inside, pitch just off the plate, 2-2. Wasn't off by a lot. Wasn't off by a lot. Now Johnson doesn't hug the plate per se, but he's close. That thing is near his hands, but it wasn't too far off the plate. 2-2 count. Foster looking to get the first out of his outing. Ground ball. Shortstop side because Graven is ready to cover. Should there be a throw, the ball just by on that side. Back-to-back infield singles. Graven normally would have been there for that, but because there's a runner at first and he's ready for the throw down to second with a left-hander up, he's shading toward the second base bag, and that's out in the hole between him and third base. Jackson Daniels up to bat. The senior bats .422. Team best 20 RBIs, 3 home runs, 2 triples, 6 doubles. All of those are category leaders for the Charles City Comets. He's a lefty. The runners at first and second, nobody out. Pitch in the dirt, block by Rage. Now, interesting that Rage is catching both games this doubleheader. A lot of times, Chapin would come in to catch the second game of the doubleheader. Especially when it's 90 degrees out, but Rage getting the start in both games. Shows you how much the Gohawks respect Charles City and fear the fact that this is not going to be an easy win by any means. And it's not. If BJ came into this, well, the Dark Bay, it's going to be an easy win. I would say, what's in the cup? Pitching side, 2-0. Because that Valley County teams are always tough to play. I don't care what the record is. They're well coached. They come right at you, and this is a rivalry game. By the way, really bad. It's going for the record. These two teams play kind of quick. Kind of quick. They like the fire in the belly. It's Charles City when they get a chance to play. They're going to show up. Runners at first and second, nobody out now. That being said, the Gohawks have plenty of fire in their belly. He won the first game 1-0. Strike called outside corner, beautifully done by Nolan Foster. Bounce even at 2. First two guys have gotten there with soft swings. One a swinging bunt and another ball shot field in the infield softly. Oh, this is not soft. That's put into the right center field gap. That will score a run and tie the game. The throw comes into Dewey, who's right over the mound, and that's an RBI single for Jackson Daniels. Back-to-back-to-back singles. There's runners at the corners and nobody else. The Gohawks in trouble. 1-1 to score. Our game brought to you by Gainesville Lumber Company, Butler Premium Communications, New Hampshire Red Power, First Bank, the way to be playing fields to the falls, First Max Mutual Insurance, People's Insurance, Fidelity Bank of Trust, and the Street Food and Supply. Caden Blunt, the pitcher up to bat. That's 426. That's best on the team. Batting average-wise. Swing. Well, he did a big play with that one. He also has 3 home runs in the short porch park. The Gohawks are in trouble, but it's early. Very early in the game. Just a 1-1 score. And nobody's out. Third ball hit on the ground by the shortstop. Another run scores. 4 consecutive singles. For Charles City to begin game 2, and they lead 2-1 with runners at first and second. And Malachi O'Brien up the bat. The eighth-fielder bat, 317, he's a righty. Coach Malcolm Rule's got to come out soft again at Boston. I don't think Boston's bad. They're just getting hit straight all over the yard. I mean, a little bit of luck on the first one. Swinging bunt, and he got one to the infield. Hit one pretty well in the right center, but still just a single. Another ball hit 2 on the left side of the infield. He's just talking with the batter. But it's a hit parade here. Coach Newell's done Seattle. Pitching coach and the head coach. Is that what you heard?
The batter will be third baseman number 4, Malachi O'Brien.
He's got the hook. He's got the help. That's what we think. We still believe it. Missed. Okay, he did not foul it. He missed it. Both guys advanced. He did foul. Okay, I thought it touched. It's a foul ball. It looked like it touched. I mean, there wasn't the call right away. Both guys advanced, and then the umpire made the call. He got it right eventually. He certainly got that right. I know it tipped. Sit right behind me. I know it tipped. He got the call right. Runners at first and second. O'Brien will bunt again. He'll still bunt. He does. Pitch shot. Too low. 1-1. Well, that was really close. Really close to being strike 2. Going to the pitcher. He's had some troubles. 4 straight one-taggers. 2 runs have been played already. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Bunt, foul, touchdown. Of bunted foul being a strikeout. Yes, you can foul a strikeout if it's a bunt. Swinging, no, but if you bunt, it's an out. Wind turbines moving. Old Glory throwing in. Here's the pitch. Way high. Snap back throw to first. They get runners in a pickle. They throw the runner at third now. He's in that pickle. Now it's thrown over to the shortstop. They tagged him. He's out. That is a 2-3-5-6 put out for out number 1. 2-3-5-6 is how that one goes in the books. The runner from first didn't get over to second, but the Go Hawks mercifully have finally got an out on the board, and it's a 2-2 count to Malachi O'Brien. So they threw behind the runner at first because he got way too far off. They had him in a rundown, and Dewey ran him towards second, but the runner from second went over to third because he's like, oh, well, you can't come to my bag. He throws over to third baseman throws the shortstop, and there's a tag. Did he go? Which was way high. He did not go. Malachi O'Brien almost chased one way upstairs. Not only in the attic, that one was on the roof so high. In fact, Rage had to jump a little bit to catch that from his catcher position. Full count, 1 out, runner at second. Foster sets, throws, ground ball, shortstop. Runner goes to third, throw goes to first, and there's now 2 outs on the board of the runner at third. And quite frankly, the Go Hawks will feel okay getting out of this, only giving up 2 after all the trouble they were in with back-to-back singles to begin this inning. And then they caught a man on the base paths and the ground out. Reed Peters up to bat. He bats .267. He's a right-handed second baseman for Charles City against Waverly Shellrock. And the runner at third base, the Hawks down 2-1. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Foster fires way high. Now it's 1-0. Go Hawk fans who are looking a little discouraged early now don't feel so bad. I'm sure the players mimic those emotions. Right down the middle, swing and a miss. 1-1. Not out of the woods yet, as there's still a runner 90 feet away from being plated. But you feel much better with 2 outs on the board. Foster's even in the count. Let's see if he can jump ahead. Here it comes. Foul straight down against his legs. So Peters has a 1-2 count now. Peters kicking the dirt around in the right-handed batter's box with his orange New Balance spikes. Foster sets. Throws. Pop up into center field. Aiden Hopert coming in. That's going to drop. In the oh, it's caught, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I didn't see it. Man was in the way. It was caught by Graven. Holy cow, what a play. I thought that was in Bermuda Triangle. It may have gotten away, and I assumed it was going to drop. My mistake on the bad call there. And Graven made a great catch to end the inning. So Charles City got 2 runs. They lead 2-1 as we go to the top of the second. You're listening to Game 2 of a doubleheader on the Gateway Sports Network.
Chadheim Excavating and Trucking is proud to support the Go Hawks. If you've got a job a little too big for your equipment, remember Chadheim Excavating and Trucking. They can't move heaven, but they can move earth.
Tonight is a great night for a 6-pack and a pound from your Waverly Taco John's. Don't forget the guacamole, sour cream, or nacho cheese for your potato olays from Taco John's in Waverly.
Because CUSB Bank is excited to be part of the Waverly and Shellrock community. We're proud to serve the former Security State Bank customers and invite the community to check out our enhanced products and services. We're working with the same familiar faces. Stop in our Waverly and Shellrock locations or online at CUSB.com. CUSB Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to the K-Way Sports Network, K-Way Country, AM 1470, and the new FM 96.3.
2-1, Charles City leads as the Go Hawks have the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up in the top half of the second inning. Sam Rose batting .269 will lead off against Caden Blunt, the right-handed pitcher for the Charles City Comets. Rose plays second base for WSR, getting his first look at the Comet pitcher here in this game. Ground ball over the shortstop on the first pitch of the inning. Picked by Schmidt. Throw bad. Rose is on at first. An E6. Picked cleanly, but then the throw was in the dirt on its way to Jackson Daniels. And the Go Hawks get the leadoff man aboard. 1 pitch into the inning. Now batting Abram Rage, batting .233. Rage, retie those spikes. Just have to tie shoes with batting gloves on. He did it better than I do. So an E6, first error of the game for either team. Abram Rage up to bat. game probably going to need about 5-6 runs to win it, not the one that game one had. Just feel like we're going to be in a much higher scoring game than game one. And the lights on here at Charles City, they get those new style lights that almost look like they're not putting out much light, but all the light is focused down. They're wonderful lights that a lot of schools are moving to. I also like the fact they can put orange lights up and you can see different colors, orange, or sometimes they've done purple to support one of their kids who has had some medical issues. Pitch inside, fouled. Third base side out of play for Rage. But it's really, really neat. They've done it with all the lighting they have here. It has a little school spirit to it. They've invested in it. Speaking of a team that's invested, thinking of Independence, boy, think of all the money they put into their baseball and football and all the facilities Independence do there. You just have a lot of communities that are willing to support their schools when it comes to facilities. If you go Hawks, press box for football, the Go Hawk Performance Enhancement Center. All fouled away. 0-2. These kids are well supported. Well supported. That's a good thing. And think of all the sponsors you're hearing that sponsor these games. And make sure you thank them because they're a big reason why we're able to come out here and do all these games because they want to support these kids. Highlight their accolades and their performances here. And without the sponsors, we can't do this. We just can't afford to do it without it. Runner first being held on. Foul. The runner was taking off to second. The Rage fouls it. It's an 0-2 count. Rose has to go back to first. The hole hitter Aiden Hofer hustling after the ball. I don't know if they get a little competition going, but boy, they sprint there. Some of those guys book it to get those baseballs. Or if somebody's in the dugout with a stopwatch or not. They look like they're ready for the NFL draft combine every time they go down there. By the way, the NBA draft is tonight. Happening now. Hopefully A.J. Green of Cedar Falls gets taken in the second round. I'm not sure he will, but I'm sure he'll end up, if he doesn't get drafted, in a two-way contract. That means playing for an NBA team and a G League team. They're signed by both. This ball fouled away by Abram Raid. Watched him play against the Go Hawks in basketball a few times, and he's smooth as butter. Played great for UNI as well, but it'd be fun to see him at the next level. Not often you get to watch a kid in high school and want to play in the NBA, obviously. So Doug McDermott, Harrison Barnes, but somebody locally. Go to first, they're back. There's only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, and there's not many guys that get picked. Get picked is quite the honor. Go to first base. Now that said, I don't know what the NBA looks for. There's some guys that are wonderful college players and just don't make it. The Tyler Hansbroughs of the world that just don't make it at the NBA level. And it's weird to me. It's like it's a completely different game. But hopefully Mr. Green can do it. They're throwing over to first base a bunch to check on Rose. Rose hopefully has the power up ALL. He's getting nice and dirty over there. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike with first base is covered so they don't have to throw. Rage is out, number 1. It brings up Jacob Lord. Lord batting 151. Our game brought to you by Dale Howard out of the center. Woodfoot Saloon, CUSB Bank, Dirty Dog American Bar and Grill, Waverly Family Dentistry, and Waverly Utilities. If you're interested in a job, stop by a Dirty Dog American Bar and Grill. They could use some help if there's someone listening. The summer available. They'd love to hear from you. All fouled out of play. Rose is taken off again. Every time he tries to take off, it's a foul ball. 8-hitter Jacob Lord up to bat. Go Hawks trail 2-1 in the top of the second inning with 1 out. Extra foul balls being given to the home plate umpire. Lord steps in. Waiting for one that he likes. Throw to first base, and Sam Rose is back again safely. Jackson Daniels continues to catch the ball, but the more the throws go over there, the more the chance is that somebody makes a mistake. You see that so much in high school baseball. Throw. Whoops. Usually how it goes. Ball outside. Lord that makes the count now 1-1 with a good set of eyes. Blunt's got a decent pace on his pitches. Not too blazingly fast, but he's got decent pace. You're going to be paying attention in the batter's box. Curveball slow, swing and a miss there as Lord missed the pitch that had the string pulled on it. Count now 1-2 with one out. Runner at first base is Rose. Look for Rose to maybe take off here. He's been trying to run. Line shook off. Rose inches more. He's going. It's a ball. The throw down to second is no good. Steal. And that throw was not half bad. It was a little high. Louis Peters had that right up above maybe the bill of his cap. If he catches that cleanly, he probably tags Rose out. But it's like he started to swipe down before he fully caught it, get by him, and Sam Rose is there at second. So many things have to go right for you to throw a man out. And Sam Rose swipes second. 2-2 count to Jacob Lord. Rose being held on by the second baseman Peters. Slaps his mitt a few times. And inches closer to his natural positioning. The 2-2 in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. It goes to the left of him. He'll throw to third as Sam Rose steals. The ball goes into the outfield. Rose does not go. BJ's clapping his hands because Sam didn't see him waving him home. So Rose was dirty and down. The ball went into the outfield. If Rose had been able to notice that, he would have taken off and gone home. BJ's got a big smile going, man, if only you were able to notice I was waving you. And he would have scored. He would have scored the tying run, no doubt about it, if he would have noticed, but he didn't. Now Jacob Lord can still score him. It's a full count. One out, runner at third. Blunt sets. Throws. Ball flown into center field. This one will be deep enough to score it. Ball's caught. The tag. And a sacrifice fly. Pretty good play by Charleston to get that in, but Sam Rose is too fast. But a sac fly for Jacob Lord. Good job there by Lord to fly it high and long enough to score the tying run. 2-2 the score here at the top of the second as Aiden Hopert comes up. Last guy to get a first try with that 222. He's the 9-hitter in the Go Hawk lineup. A lefty. Been productive here in the Go Hawk lineup, filling in for the injured Ethan Hennings. Blunt sets. Whoever's going right at the knees. There's nobody on the bags now. Blunt still going from the stretch. Remember coaching the guy who had issues in the windup. He just couldn't consistently get his body in the right spot. He just kind of flopping everywhere and spinning and turning. So he always went from the stretch. Now Blunt realizes there's nobody on, so now he's going to go from the windup. Fouled. But this young guy, I remember told him, just go from the stretch all the time. You're better than that. You don't have to wind up. There's no rules, so he's got to wind up. And when he did that, he was a pretty good pitcher. For the windup, I don't know what it was, but he just leg back here, arm back here, just too many moving parts. When he simpled it, he kind of kept it simple, stupid, you know, the old expression, the KISS system, and it worked out pretty well for him. Here too. Curveball nearly drops in the back door. That's a good pitch by Blunt. Didn't miss by a ton. Holford left it alone wisely. And a depth at bat for him, no in the zone. The 1-2. High swing, tip, caught. Strike three. Go Hawks get one back, though. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 2-2. You're listening to Go Hawks Baseball on the K-Way Sports Network.
Hi, this is Marquise Stevens with the United Way of Waverly and Shellrock. Together, we can help those in need right here in the Cedar Valley. We are currently collecting hygiene products for our Christmas in July program. To donate and volunteer, find us at WSRUnitedWay.org, and together we can live united.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. I'm Christy Demuth, agent. In just minutes, I can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps.
For over 155 years, First National Bank has served our communities with commitment and dedication of providing quality financial services. Hi, this is Steve Williamson with First Bank. While our name has changed from First National Bank to First Bank, everything else is the same. We're the same us with just a new name. You will see the same friendly, dedicated staff when you visit any of our locations, and we will be offering the same great products and services to fit your financial needs. At First Bank, we are excited for the future and look forward to serving you first. Member FDIC.
2-2 the score as we go to the bottom of the second inning, as Charles City has the 7-8-9 hitters due against Nolan Foster. That's Cale Bolin who will lead things off. He bats 182. By the way, the NBA draft has started. Paulo Banchero, power forward from Duke, went to Orlando with number 1. Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga with number 2. Jabari Smith Jr. from Auburn went to the Rockets with the 3rd pick, and Keegan Murray of Iowa was the 4th overall pick. All 4 first picks were power forwards. Keegan went to the Sacramento Kings, so congratulations. Keegan Murray getting paid to play now. First pitch is a ball to Bolin. That's a big deal, and he's an Iowa kid as well. Pitch low, 2-0. Gotta love those local guys. He's a heck of an athlete. Heck of an athlete, smart kid, hustler. Boy, 4th pick, that's the good news. Bad news, you're going to play Sacramento. Jeez. The language there, probably. You hope not, but yeah, Sacramento. Ooh. Swinging a foul tip, 2-1 the count. Sacramento Kings have not been good for quite some time. That's since the Mike Bibby, Roddy Divac, Peja Stojakovic era. Pitch in the dirt, bounces right in front of me, 2-1. They've had guys like Mitch been in the past, but they just wasted talent like that back in the day. But hopefully they can change it. Heck, maybe they're moving to Vegas. Who knows? 3-1 count. Nolan Foster fires. Ball 4, a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Logan Carey. Junior batting 125 on the year. That's the first walk of the game issued by Nolan Foster, the freshman for WSR. The 2-2 game. Shadows now along first base and home plate. The lights are on. Pitch outside, runner fade like he was going to go, didn't. 1-0. 3 balls thrown in a row. Charles City announcing that to the DH Carey to make him aware. Foster should just pipe one. And he throws it inside. 2-0. Hopefully he can pipe one. No action in the Go Hawk bullpen, which is right behind their dugout. It's early on here. It's not like he's in terrible trouble, but just letting you know. Probably will see multiple pitchers in this game, I imagine. Pitch south of the knees, 3-0. 6 straight balls thrown. Owen Foster let 4 guys get on in a row via singles. You can't start walking guys now. There's a pitch right down Bremer Avenue called strike. 3-1 count. See if Foster can battle back. It's up, kid. Sometimes when you're this young, you don't know what you're in. Big win sometimes can be bliss. Next pitch, fouled away, full count. You're just playing as a kid sometimes. It's good. I mean, you want to be able to just be able to go out there and play. Runner up first, the double plays in order. Cale Bolin is a good athlete, and I'm surprised they've not tried to steal him. He'll be taken off on this pitch, you think. He doesn't. Well, foul back. Foul back. The on-deck hitter, Brendan Schmidt, goes and gets the ball and shovels it over to the umpire. Foster either walk him, strike him out, let him get a hit. No, something's going to happen here. It's ball 4. Back-to-back base on balls from the 7-hitter and the 9-hitter. Malcolm Newell's going to have to come out and visit again. You just can't walk 7 and 8. Brendan Schmidt's up to that. He's like a double leadoff guy. That's 4-15, so he's not your normal 9-hitter. The Hawks are in a bit of trouble. The entire infield comes in to have this discussion. Our game brought to you in part by Denver Insurance Agency, Jerry Rolling Motors, American Family Insurance, Christian Demuth Agency, Inc., Johnson Financial Services, Dale Service, and Fulbridge Financial Services. The Hawks won the game 1-0. Game 2, it's 2-2. All the boys on the infield encouraging Nolan Foster. Needs it right now. When he's locked in, Foster's a really good pitch. Braden Smith's going to be tough. He's a right-hander. Fans loving the little bit of shade they have here. It's comfortable here in Charles City. Beautiful night for baseball. He shows bunt, pulls back at the ball. Now, Bowie at first base to be charging. Because you want to be able to throw to third if possible. To get the lead man. There's a force at each bag. 1-0 count. Bowie in on the grass at first. Bunt shown back. He pulled back. 2-0. Shown but pulled back. It's a bunt. You know, you don't want him to bunt clean, but you don't want a guy to get up there trying to lay himself down and walk him. You've got to throw strikes when you're trying to bunt. Ball bunted. Back to the pitcher. Well, he doesn't pick it up cleanly. Throw the first not in time. And then dropped. The runner stays put though. Coach Downing is furious at bowling. Foster should not have thrown that ball. He should not have thrown that ball to anyone. He shouldn't have thrown it to first because there was no play. Because he didn't pick it up cleanly. But then once the ball got by Corbin Lee, Bolin should have gone home. And he didn't. And there's some anger from Coach Downing on that. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. We've got ourselves a Waverly Tire Company pitching change. When you need to change your tires or even repair your tires, trust the people that treat you like family. Waverly Tire Company is so fast they might just get you in and out before we come back from this Waverly Tire Company pitching change. Jacob Lord will be the new pitcher when we come back. 2-2 the score. You're listening to the K-Way Sports Network.
We are family.
Hey kids, can we give the singing a little break? It's a long way till we get to the hotel, and since we got our new quiet and comfortable riding tires from Waverly Tire Company, you don't need to sing so loud. And since Waverly Tire Company took the time to find out exactly how we use the car, we got a great set of tires that should last longer, and I even saved a little money so we can stay an extra day on vacation. I've got a feeling we're going to spend a little more time in the car this summer, so let's find something else to do instead of singing.
Are we there yet? Yeah, are we there yet?
Hold on. How does that go again?
We are family.
There's a Waverly Tire Company across from Dollar Tree on 4th Street South today to make sure you save money to get the best tires to keep your family safe this summer. Because the Waverly Tire Company.
We are family.
2-2 the score, but the Go Hawks are in hot water. It's a Waverly Tire Company pitching change as third base is now being played by Lance Myers. As Nolan Foster is out. Jacob Lord, the senior pitcher, is a right-hander with a 1-1 record, 10 2/3 innings pitched. He's got 280 against him. His ERA is 6.56. He struck out 15, walked 11, and has hit 4 guys, and he is in a Schmucker's jam here. The top of the lineup is due for Charles City. The top of the lineup started this game with 4 consecutive singles. I mean, a comet everywhere with nobody out. So Jacob Lord, good news to get the pitch, bad news. It is a tough spot. Colton Brooks had a single and scored his last time at the bat. 2-2 the score. Again, the Go Hawks are in very hot water. Lord sets, throws, ground ball, bounces to the shortstop. 6-4, that's all. 6-4 put out to the Go Hawks. Duke in and out. Cale Bolin does get a run. Runners at the corners. There's an out on the board. That's the good news. Fielder's choice by Crooks. Good job by Lord to throw and get the in out on the first pitch. And, you know, could have been a double play. It wasn't, but could have been. He was within the realm with that. Lincoln Joslin up that. He had a single and scored around last time up with his last inning. Runners at first and third, 1 out. And you got him in the second. Foul away. Charles City leads 3-2. Fouls off the backstop, goes all the way back to the umpire. Pick that ball up. The lefty Johnson behind the righty Lord, who sets. Chest high, fires home, ball fouls back 0-2. Once again, bounds off the backstop, right back to the umpire. When it hits your post, there's several of them, it bounces back pretty hard. There's several vertical and horizontal posts that allow the ball to bounce really hard off the backstop. A fastball off the screen back there on the fence is not necessarily going to be a run. Pitch is high, they'll run the cut play. There's a throw all the way down, ball goes in the outfield, and the runner's going to score from third. Graves threw it and was not picked cleanly by Graven. And now it's 4-2 with the runner at second base and one out, the 1-2 count. Lincoln Johnson. I thought they were going to run the cut play, end up going all the way through, and then the ball bounced by Graven, went into the outfield grass where Hofer picked it up, but there was no chance to throw out Logan Cherry, the DH who scores. Charles scored 2 runs each inning. Not Jacob Ward's fault at all there. And he was put in a tough spot. Neither of those runs scored were his. Pitch outside, 2-2. After 3 innings on line 99.3, 5-1 Victoria leads way to be Sherrock. Well, Hawks got the wins of the top 2 teams in the conference coming into this double dip with Victoria on the softball side of things. Ball low, full count now to Joslin with 1 out, runner at second. The Go Hawks are going to have the offense really come alive in this game. They're down by 2. And Charles City certainly has a lot of offense, so it's ball 4. Runners at first and second. Jackson Daniels at the bat. Daniels, the single has not come up, and he was picked off on that weird double pickle play where there's a man caught between first and second, and Birdie was the one caught between second and third his last time up. It was a big play for the Go-Hawks to get it out in that first inning, because that first inning could have been a lot worse. Runners at first and second, 1 out, the double plays in order, but a lefty's up to bat, so it's going to be hard to double him up. Pitch is a strike, called. Rage gets a glove so full of dirt as he got that ball. Waverly Sharks got to find an exit plan and get out of this half inning so they can go to the bat and try to get some things back. Pitch inside, gets by Rage, both guys advance and double plays out before. 1-1 the count, still 1 out in the inning. Rage not happy with himself. Raven played so well in game 1 of the pitcher, but other than that, it's not been the best played baseball doubleheader for Waverly Sharks early on. There's a lot of time left. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here, but the Go-Hawks seem to step the game up a little bit. Ground ball, choked infield, before the first in time. Raven did not field it cleanly. If he fields it cleanly, he's going to throw home and see if he can get the runner there. But he had trouble picking the ball up. That allows Crooks to score and third run of the inning for Charles City, and Johnson to move over to third to make it 5-2 Charles City. But there's 2 outs to score. It wasn't a hell of a play by Raven because he did get it out. But I think he would have liked to have thrown home with that one. Pitcher Tate Blunt up the back. He had a single his last time up. Ball hit over the head of a jumping Graven at shortstop. And another run scores for Charles City. RBI single there for Blunt. The team is up 6-2 now. Hit it well. Raven gave it a leap. Tuesday and made one of those plays. Raven worked up in the air and stole the single. Good this time. We got to really have a trampoline out there. Runners the runner at first base now for Chuck City. Malachi O'Brien and Patty Brown got the shortstop last time up. The Go-Hawks lead the Northeast Iowa Conference by a game over Cora. And they need to win today, and the 2 again. He called not a hundred in order to call that year victory without any help in the conference championship. It's a big game. That's 78 Chambers running at first pitch to Malachi O'Brien and Birdie. Ford sets. Plants at first, goes home, low. 2-0. 2-0 count. Frustratingly long inning for the Go-Hawks. In the bottom of the second. They're getting 4 runs thus far. Crossing the board, runner at first base being held on by Dewey. Fastball peppers the outside corner, 2-1. Good pitch by Jacob Lord. Lord inherited the mess. Boston just didn't have it. And that's the case. Playing that out deep bullpen, the Hawks got the Fondy coming tomorrow, so they're going to really need a lot of pitching. Strike out for the East, 2-2. 2-2 count. Can Jacob Lord help his boys get out of this sticky inning? Pitch. Ground ball softly, third base side, fielded by Myers. The throw bounces. Dewey can't stop it. Runner safe at first in E5, and now the runner from first goes to third in E5. Myers made a nice play, but the throw did not accompany the nice play. You got to complete the process, and the only guy who's not bad at this inning is up to bat. He's Peters. He popped out over the second base bag. A really great play by Carson Graven got him. Runner at first, runner at third. 2 outs in the inning. Go Hawks trail 6-2 here at the bottom of the second. Lord from the stretch fires a fastball that catches the corner, strike 1. Good pitch by Lord. Long inning. Long inning. The 1. Oh, foul back. Catches a little bit of the umpire. Rage is going to go out and talk to his pitcher. It doesn't need to be talked to. Just give the umpire a little chance to catch his breath. That hurts. It does not feel good. Umpire can't be too bad because he's going to clean the plate. He must not be too hurt. Good, though. Symbiotic relationship. Umpire will get back behind Rage again. 0-2 count. Catcher and umpires are taking care of one another. Lord sets, fires in the dirt, blocked by Rage, runner stay put. Good block by Abram Rage. The flag not really moving. It's a big flag, right center, excuse me, but it is not moving much. It just kind of flutters off the pole, but it does not blow like it did in game 1. So the game, a lot more calm here in game 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Thank goodness the Go Hawks get out of that one finally. They're down 6-2. That's the bad news, good news. A lot of baseball left. We go to the third inning after this. Go Hawks trail 6-2 on the Gateway Sports Network.
Rolling Ford and Shellrock is proudly support the Go Hawks. Hi, this is Greg Scottfield. Visit our championship team at Rolling Ford. Like the Go Hawks, the staff at Rolling Ford is dedicated, skilled, and will go above and beyond for you. Whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle or servicing your vehicle, trust the championship team at Rolling Ford. Good luck, Go Hawks, and all of us at Rolling Ford and Shellrock.
Nothing can be as important as keeping your home properly heated this winter. And if your LP gas man is Dillaboo Oil, you're assured that running out of LP will never be a problem. Dillaboo Oil is there when you need them 24 hours a day for all your LP and fuel oil needs. Call the professionals at Dillaboo Oil at 319-352-3437 or stop in and visit with them at 600 West Rimmer Avenue, Waverly. For home heating fuels, it's Dillaboo Oil in Waverly.
6-2, Charles City leads after 2 full innings of baseball. The top of the order due for the Go Hawks. Let's see what they do with a second look at Caden Blunt, the Charles City pitcher. Carson Graven up to bat. He struck out swinging his last time up. The Go Hawks just seem to have their bats come alive. They've only got 3 hits fewer than Charles City. It's been a little ugliness towards the end of Charles City's score 6. So there's a lot of baseball left to play. I really, truly believe this is going to be the highest in the game. Right, well, remember how it was at the play for Joslin. He would take the run, always overran it. He drops it. This is going to go over the third. And 89 should have been an easy play. I mean, he had a run to it, but he should have been able to catch it. But then Joslin overran the ball. The wind did not affect that, by the way. He overran it, and it dropped off of his glove. And because it's in right field and Raven has speed, he's able to get the third easily. Dylan Stockdale is back. He's got a single and a run scored already in this baseball game. Runner at third, Raven. Grateful to be there. Put in the play. You know? You're grateful to be there, but if you don't put it in play, you don't get teams that errors. Yeah, it's an error and it counts a bit of batting average, but you hit it. You put it in play, you made something happen. The Gohawks did not do that enough in game one. They struck out 13 times.
On the hour, on the half, winning great. Major pro-gun ruling by Mr. Banks in reaction to that landmark U.S. Supreme Court ruling on guns today. And the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, certainly less than happy about it.
We cannot allow New York to become the Wild Wild West. That is unacceptable. Today's Supreme Court now strikes down in more than a century-old ball game.
Put it in play. That's what happens in high school baseball. They are, kids, teenagers playing this game. Mistakes happen. They happen more. It's out. Numbers game. 1 and 2 to Stockdale.
Succeed.
The line.
Learn more at ProTechnology.com. Authorities continue to investigate who might have caused the four-car crash this afternoon in Florida Heights. Florida firefighters say they were called in to King Florida Heights fire about 12:35 p.m. near Ward Drive in Atlanta. They say they had to use a dog's life to warn the woman out of her vehicle, but that she has non-life-threatening injuries. 2 other people involved in the crash were taken to the hospital. Traffic rerouted around the crash for a time. You can read more at 1470WMBD.com. The WMBD Storm Tracker forecast brought to you by Avanti's. Planning an event this year, catering with your favorite Avanti's menu items, small, group, or larger events. They can customize a menu your guests will love. Learn more by visiting Avanti'sPeoria.com. Pretty nice tonight, mostly clear and cooler. We'll see a low down to 65 degrees for the overnight. Light variable winds, mostly sunny Friday. High back up to 90 degrees. Shouldn't see those triple-digit index values go up better. South winds 3 to 6 miles an hour. 30% chance of push out thunderstorms late Friday into the late night hour. All the Friday got 69 minutes. And Saturday, we have a 50% chance of rain rolls up by the afternoon. Sunny skies around 92. I'm Cooper Banks, WMBD News.
All the way from 1 to 3 after 4 east or 5 1 to 4.
Homeowners design bathrooms with the features they need and the styles they love for decades.
General Manager Aaron Zoberson thinks it's the same for you. Just imagine you need a new bathroom that is stylish, cost-effective, and easy to maintain. For projects like tub-to-shower conversion, an experienced team at Custom Bath Solutions can be in and out of your home in 2 days. Demo and complete.
Need ideas? Stop in at 31 Alliance Showroom to see a variety of options for showers, tile, vanity, floor, and full-size bathroom models. Free in-home estimates and
You do count the chance to keep.
the beautiful new bathroom is just
Except just a little bit, he's ready to battle. He's not taking that. Pitch outside, you looked at it for a long time, did not go. They're asking in the field ump, he said no, he did not go. And he doesn't have to look at it. When the field ump is behind the mound, the appeal is just a show. Unless the umpires get read it, I guess, behind the show. Full count pitch.